باك جيت على البنات.
Okay, PRX you dropped later than DRX, so you'll be higher seed. Team A or Team B? Team B.
اوكي
Sorry, team B.
Yeah, good.
تيم بي.
So DRX you will be A in your first band.
Fan Sunset.
Sunset. Your
بندر
band.
سانست.
Abyss,
طيب
you
Abyss.
have one from DRX.
Pick Ascent.
Ascent, side on Ascent.
اسنتم اقوياء.
Defense, map 2.
ياخذون لوتس.
Lotus.
كنا زق.
Pick Lotus.
Lotus, side on Lotus.
2-0.
Otek.
Attack. Next band, starting with DRX, you have Bind, Corrode, and Haven.
بند كرود. هم بيبدون هيفن.
Ben Pine.
Band Bind.
Oh,
Your
Bind.
band, you have Corrode and Haven.
بند كرود. هم بيبندون هيفن.
Ben Haven.
Band Haven, map
ياخذون-
3, Corrode, side on Corrode.
كنا زق.
Fence.
Defense. Okay, first band, Sunset Abyss, map 1 Ascent, PRX Defense, map 2 Lotus, DRX Attack. Next bands, Bind Haven, map 3 Corrode, DRX Defense.
Okay.
Alright, good luck guys.
يلا شباب قلت لك جي يعطيكم العافيه، بس جميل ممتع استمتعنا معكم صراحه، كانت ايام حلوه. ليته ماخذ بايند. ليته ماخذ هو. انا ما ادري دي ار اكس ايش الالتفاته هذه على ايسنت، بس خلينا نكون يا عيال، خلينا نتكلم الحين واقع. بي ار اكس كويس في ايسنت صح. خل بي ار اكس كويس في ايسنت، كويس مره، قايش فنتك فيه. شنو حتى سووها قبل ضد ماي بي ار ولقحت معنا، بس طيب اوكي ان احنا بندنا سانست تمام، هم بندوا ابيس، هذه متوقعه اللعنه. هم كويسين في سانست وحنا كويسين في ابيس. حنا اخترنا ايسنت، طيب حنا لو خذينا اول ماب هيفن ولا بايند، هيفن وبايند حنا كويسين فيها، قرر ياخذ ايسنت. انا اتوقع لو خلى ايسنت بيروح ديسايدر، هم بياخذون سكند لوتس لان احنا سيين لوتس. بس ايش المشكله ذا الحين يا اخي؟ احنا 100% نسبه الخساره في لوتس. يعني انا اقول لك اياها، ايسنت ما بايسنت لو خسرنا فيه 2-0 جي يا اخي. لوتس ما يا اخي، حتى كان ودي الصدق انهم يبندون لوتس ويخلون سانست لهم اللي بيركس، حتى لو هم كويسين فيه عادي، ما عندي مشكله. انا اصلا خلاص يعني متفاجئ ان احنا خذينا التوب فور وكسرنا عقبه ان احنا ما نوصل الا الخامس السادس السابع الثامن من 3 سنين، من 2022. بس مستوانا ادري ان 4 روكي وجديدين. يا اخي ذا المعلق بديت اقدره اكثر من بلادي هيل. هذا شو اسمه اتشيلوس. يا رب ايسنت هو املهم ديركس، مع اني انا قايل
This should be an absolute banger. No doubt, it's two teams whose destinies have been intertwined, not just in name,
يلا بدينا
but in the way that they perform.
الجيم الثاني، الماب الاول دي ار اكس الماب من اختيار دي ار اكس. دي ار اكس بادي اتاك. التشكيله كالعاده كلهم يلعبون بتشكيلتهم اللي يلعبوها في دائما بدايه البطوله.
They've only ever faced off internationals
DRX
in the
مخلي
upper
السبايك.
bracket finals at Reykjavik and Tokyo. And so now this is a do or die.
يعرفون بعض ذي المره
First time
رقم
they
12
find
يتقابلون
themselves
او
in that
11.
matchup in a global event.
يا رب.
Quiet to start things off here. DRX, of course, first on the attack. Still have the spike dropped in a neutral position. As a triple face forward up catch
يلا يا
from
الخد،
PRX.
يلا يا ماكو.
They get a spot, get a catch, but so far, nothing quite being seen here. But DRX now getting clustered up outside of A main. And this is going to be the heaviest side of the map for PRX on the defense.
Yeah, kind of curious if PRX has some kind of anti-play here with that wall right at the door. Kind of shut down these duelists.
Paranoia going to be going through. That's going to be Hyunmin having to just go ahead and refract back. And Flashback ends up getting stranded on an island. And he gets taken down. Jing to find the opening kill.
Yeah, love the setup there from PRX. Playing off of Devi's wall. They've got a bunch of ability to shut things down.
ضاع يا مزق قاعد يسبك.
A bit of whiffy for him. Already counter rotations here from PRX in case this ends up going to B, which it is. Gonna leave freeing on a bit of an island here as he tries to flush this. Your outspots the shoulder, finds a headshot, does eat damage on this point, but
لا 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 ماكو.
Their players position well as Patman locks in. Is able to find Mako. Henman going to be taken down, freeing now dead in mid. That just leaves Bane, 70 HP, frantically trying to find a shot. Sends out the recon, but to no avail. Jing will collect a 3K, and PRX get the opening pistol.
Yeah, a big win here, but it's all on the back of the initial strategy plus the mid-rounding from PRX, something that they have improved upon mightily, and I'm sure a lot of fingers would be pointing towards Mini in that regard, the way that they're able to slow down their play, the way that they're able to make these good rotations. You know, the trap plays have always been there, playing with that wall in the front, shutting down those duelists on the entry. You got so much ability for flashing and stalling with this comp that PRX runs. Playing around that is something I've been wanting to see more from this team on this map. You have so much utility on this defensive side to make life awful for the attackers.
Quick TP into Wine. Forward face into A main here. Gate crash going forward. That'll just get cleared out. For now, PRX very much having the upper hand. It's just going to be freeing. Set back over towards B main. Full classics, of course, here for DRX. So see what kind of damage they're going to be able to deal.
Yeah, you got to be wary of Mako in that smoke. You don't want to give him a freebie with the classic there. Jing throws out the slow orb. Just trying to delay beta response. Get some kind of info, but DRX playing it close to the vest.
Ball now at the ready. It's just going to be timing util across the board here for the side of PRX to keep things slowed down. Now the face in. Jing able to find himself a fourth. Cleans up one, steadies the spray, finds flashback. It's going to be another 3K, potentially more. As something swings around through Gelato, freeing a world away. It's a very easy kill, and it's looking like a flawless round. Is freeing. Best he can really muster is going to be a collection on the orb. He does need to die.
He does.
30 seconds left.
All comes up. PRX now well aware of where he is going to be. Looks like he's going to try to hand this one over to something. Marshall here around the corner has the shot. Flawless fashion. It's a 2-0 start for PRX.
And again, I like the patience that we're seeing from PRX. They're not overcommitting to that angle. I mean, I think, do you think of PRX a year ago, 2 years ago, Jing and Forsaken are just rushing onto this A main position. Instead, they're playing smart. They're using that wall to set up a high-low. You know, Forsaken could even TP up on top of that wall, right, to add an extra layer to it. They have the smoke there that he can duck into to avoid the recon. There's a lot of really nice layers to that play from Jing and Forsaken. If you can get the battle save going here for PRX on this map, that is scary.
Upgrade now here to the Outlaw. Only one player with half armor on the side of DRX. It's going to be flashbacks. We'll see if something is going to be able to get him in the sights. A little bit of taps there through the smoke. Mako unable to find a connection. Ups the back away. This time, though, DRX fully investigating mid.
Yeah, quite a big change up in the Vice utility here. They're really spreading it across the map from Divide. He's got the wall in mid.
Ooh, wide swing coming through. Fring going to be taken down. Flashback able to answer one of his zones. Shot disconnect there on the Hyunmin, puts him down to 10, and already that res available, but Jing does end up getting trade off the back of it. Maintains a 4v4, but damage dealt to a lot of players here on the side of the DRX. The base port Patman able to find two as Bane and Flashback both get taken down through the clone.
Patman looking sharp to start. Hit some nice ones there.
Widely leaves just Mako as that Arc Rose flash goes through. The confirmed presence here on the side. He's trying to swing in. Saturate, trying to get that one around the corner, rebounds off the wall. Does manage to get a minor connection, but they're very much held at bay, and the spike is still stranded in mid. DRX, like they're going to be in an unwinnable position, especially as Mako gets ready to swing this. A high-low setup with another player around the corner, and Cat, it's going to be Divide to find the kill. Got minute 10, just try to tuck away here in hell and hold on to this Vandal, but there's still 20 seconds.
Yeah, you would expect PRX to go on the hunt, considering it is their bonus. For sure, going to be looking for this. Already spamming down in there. Oh my god, those are so close.
Oh, and there you have it. Spray just a bit off. Something able to find it with the classic, and that's going to be the bonus conversion now coming through here for PRX. Once again, a very steady round.
I can't stress how impactful of a start this is for PRX, because if you think about this map, they've had shaky defenses throughout this Champions. PRX just hasn't really been able to find that consistency. They're often finding themselves in large deficits to start the defender side, and they have to claw back into those 5-7-5 halves. And on the other side of the coin, DRX is generally very, very good on the attack on this map. And so all of these things coming into play
ايه
are
البونus صراحة أنا عارف.
extremely concerning for the DRX players. They need to get something going here. Maybe not in this round, but for sure in the next.
Still a decent investment compared to what we're used to seeing from DRX. Stingers and some sheriffs, and well, there goes one of them. Ring shut down. Jing instant with the headshot. You got flashback just here on the other side of that wall, but Jing having dropped off here into the corner, that he is just not really going to be punishable from this position at all, and that wall is still going to be standing for quite some time. Flashback's just praying for a pixel out of place, but he's just not going to be given one.
They're just going to wait this out. Just trying to eat as much time as they can. But that drone, oh, doesn't get the spot.
Oh, well, there's the jump, but it's still going to be only minor damage taken. Again, the weaponry just not going to be strong enough. Wall now getting ready to fall. Has a clone there to try to body block, but Jing still will be able to find that headshot. Bane peeling back a kill as Divine gets the pump, gets the draw down with a ghost. And that's going to be the 4-0 start, and 4 players still standing for PRX.
Yeah, I mean, the economy is going to be out of control for PRX, and they are looking so solid in their protocols. And you have to like the way that Jing is finding these timings with the Sage Wall and is getting tons of value out of it.
شكرا هاشم
now.
على السب.
He's playing so confidently, so smart there. Even with the clone in his face, he's able to react.
DRX اللي نعرفه. اي ها اوكي. لكن يروح يجيب لي 8-0 ويلقم كمباك ويضغطنا. اوكي الامور واضحه بس انا اصلا اختيار ايسنت ماني مرتاح له، لكن ان شاء الله دي ار اكس يقدم مستوى على الاقل يجمل يعني. ما اتمنى تكون نتيجه قويه لان الماب الجاي ايش الماب الجاي؟ لوتس دورني يا الماب.
Often we're getting the misreads. They weren't quite into fruition until now, at least so far. We'll see if they can, continue this run throughout the rest of the half. But this round, absolutely a must-win.
This time, going for the rush play here. Pushes forward, there's a big reveal, but it's going to be a quick escape from flashback. Does manage to avoid catastrophe, still eats a bit of damage on the exit.
And that's okay. You can do that now because you've been conditioning them that you're going to be slower off the start. Something with that judge trying to tuck into the corner.
Okay, Kenman does manage to find that one. I thought perhaps he missed the timing. His flashback was sprinting through that smoke, but Kenman also able to find another kill. Batman does get taken down, but the AWP here from Divine now ringing out, now being known. The flashback is deep here in the site, and Forsaken has no read of that whatsoever. Losing to a backstab, and now you've got 2 players with plenty of cash, but with an operator trying to
اروح يعني كل مرة دي ار اكس عادي ترى. تفوز واروح.
Do you actually try to commit in for this?
You could maybe throw Jing at it and just see if he could find anything.
It's Jing, the first one to start backing away, so the call to save has been
كيف الاكسكيوت؟ كانوا فاست فاست بي ولا ميد بي ولا فيك ايجو بي؟
Pacey hit, a trap play. Doesn't really get sprung by PRX on the opposite side of the map. They managed to execute well on the B.
And it's just DRX going back to what makes them so successful, right? Like I said earlier, I think the name stands for does ridiculous executes. And just right there, you're seeing why, right? Like they're so good in those set plays. But they're going to need more than just that, I would suspect, potentially. But I think I'd keep dipping into that well until PRX proves that they can stop it. That right there, really good stuff. Getting flashback in there, not having to worry about something. Flashback throws his ult through, Forsaken just not really registering that maybe the dimensional drift had ended there.
No, you big head.
You have a big head?
I believe that's what he said.
Okay, maybe it means like big brain.
Yeah, could be.
Or maybe he's just insulting his player. Not sure. Either way.
عادي خذ راحتك سفل فيه يحقك.
Backs here, obviously the money.
نرفع الصوت تكه.
A lot of consecutive round wins for DRX to break the bank of PRX at this point.
Giving yourself good opportunity here in this round with the ult cycles as well. Bane went away, Hyunmin went away from their big game changers. See if they can get those orbs scooped up and get cycled into it. Actually going to give it to Freeing, puts his one away as well from a Steel Garden. Batman looking to find some damage somewhere. Forsaken got lit up a bit off screen.
Not fully sure how. Maybe just standing forward into the smoke. A bit of spray from Mako's Phantom, perhaps. Does allow for something to get posted up on this angle, and there's the heal coming through, and there's the peak as Mako does go down.
Oh, that's
ماكو احنا اتفقنا كذا ماكو.
This round.
Smoke's gone. Speaking of which, the one's dissipating here in front of the main. All set up as well from Jing to try to delay, and Freeing has to check every single angle to make sure that there's no one posted up on top of this. But now Jing swings back around, scales forward instantly over towards bench. He's getting a lot of map control, getting a lot of information. That's why you see the rotation starting to come through for PRX. Now the swoop in, and the tap on the Bane is just absolutely gorgeous from Jing. Completely dismantles them. He finds himself now 11-1, potentially looking for that 12th kill here, and he will find it. It's going to be another 3K, a flawless PRX up 5-1.
You gotta love the timing here that Jing is taking. It almost doesn't work out. DRX kind of gets a sense of it, but he just wins out the fight. He's just too good right now. Yunman there, just able to duck the collat. Jing stops him in his tracks as he's trying to rotate over. And I like this aggression. Again, different looks. Every round has been something different from Jing in his positioning and the way that he's delaying with his wall. In this case, looking for the lurk late round. All these little things that we're seeing added into his game today are why he is lighting up the scoreboard.
يلا.
He was watching that previous game clearly. Saw Scuba going crazy on Abyss. Well, yeah, I could do that. Absolutely incredible from him. He's already one charge away from his second res of the half here at round 7.
Absolutely bananas. Trying to test that A site pressure. Wall at the front. A lot of the Vice util in tree. So it's going to be a little bit tricky potentially for DRX. There's a lot of stall ability here. See if they can hold on.
Fury looking for the opener, but Forsaken able to snipe Yunman out of the sky.
Oh.
Quick escape there on the TP, flashback, pushing forward at trees, able to find one, but Forsaken comes up with a third. Mako able to find one there with that Sheriff. Recovers a weapon, has to go for the reload, but Jing is on the approach, and he's got the timing. The kill is his. The lead continues to get stretched for PRX.
They're just fearless today, and the timings here are so precise. Nice little flick up, a dodge out of the Hunter's Fury and the trailing Yunman for Forsaken, and he doubles down, gets a 3K to boot. Absolutely.
لا Forsaken حبايب حنا
PRX players.
region واحد
They are starting to run away with things here. DRX has enough for this buy. If they lose this one, they're going to be back onto an eco. Need to find a way to get value out of these ultimates. You've got some big ones. You've got that convergent paths. You've got the Steel Garden. Should be a very winnable round. You can get some value out of those. Something though so far forward.
خلاص ماكو اترك اليمين.
Yunman able to find one. Forsaken going to be dead over at main. Spot out kill. Something gets out. That's freeing down. No more Steel Garden to be concerned about. Jing just trying to set the wall. We'll be able to do so. Back pedals, gets the heals going through. Yunman at the same time. Going for the entry. Swings back Jen. Caught with a flash. Held up here for the moment. Just has to try to clear that clone. Site is going to be taken, but DRX trying to go for this plant, but something now disrupting. Sprinting at them here with the dimensional drift in play. Takes it over towards A main. That's exactly where Flashback's exit is set up, and now Mako's going to be dead. The spike is not even planted yet. And this round is starting to get away from him. It's just going to be Yunman to try to do it all, but he can only find the one. Patman will get them over the line. DRX continue to be in dire straits.
Just classic PRX right here. Wanting to get aggro as you're trying to get into your plant. Just getting ahead of the curve. This is something they do so well. And it's all because something is able to get his ult going. And he's able to use it so effectively, create that extra angle that DRX has to worry about from main as well. And just ruins the plant attempt before it can even be started.
Time out.
And it's going to have to be,
I was wondering.
13-1.
Point where it feels like that second timeout is absolutely necessary. Try to rescue.
أنا قلت ما راح تسوق معي خلاص أصلا شايف أنا الهزيمة من قبل لا تبدأ من 13 يوم. يا أخي ليش الزحف؟ أبغى سبب واحد يخليهم ياخذون إيسنت، سبب واحد. بشغل الكامنت يسوي اصبر. مداني 10 ثواني مطفي ايش الشوق.
See if they want to.
Garden itself, maybe not going to find the most value. Will get the Stingers out of hand, at least for now. It's just going to be Hunman quickly refracting back out towards safety. This execute here from DRX has very much been slowed up. By getting caught there with Ching, finding a hell of a shot on a flashback as They say we don't need the guns. Take them away if you want. We will take your life. Jing gets himself another 3K with Sheriff in hand. And DRX just cannot buy a round.
That is absolutely backbreaking. I mean, when you commit the Steel Garden, the Sheriffs are there in the back pocket. The PRX, fearsome Jing just dialed in today. Another 3K. What is that, 4 or 5?
It's a lot. It is a lot. You see the coach camera, Alex is popping off.
Wait,
With
what world is this?
positivity.
Have I changed dimensions?
Absolutely insane. He's got 17 kills with 9 rounds played.
Unbelievable. Well, Flashback has his ult. Still sitting on a res as Jing just hasn't needed to use it. Patman has the Hunter's Fury as well. So my goodness, DRX got to dig deep here, find some way to use this dimensional drift to get a good read, get a good execute. See if you can get around some of this oppressive Sentinel util. Jing again up on the wall, but taking a really tight angle here. Thinking that maybe somebody would be trying to play through that smoke. Maybe Mako is going to get aggressive in that position.
رابع حلوة.
TP coming his way.
كويس جبنا رابع.
Back off for now. 3-man stack heading
Go
over
play
towards A.
Roblox.
أحسن من الثامن
Looks to
والسابع
be
والسادس.
Right here.
kind of the landing zone here, but there's
لعبنا
not
في
much
الستيج
contact
الجديد.
on the map for either side, so kind of playing a guessing game. Our PRX trying to figure out exactly how they want to maneuver themselves. They've maybe guessed wrong, and it's a TP over to try to disguise this dimensional drift.
Spot on 1. Not sure if he actually did see Jing there. Paranoia was sent out behind this, but Flashback is going to make an exit here into hell on the A site. Otherwise, unoccupied here by PRX. We'll have to start looking for a retake. Something going to be wary about this potential flank coming through. Will not read it quite well as late shocker from
8-2.
able to find Mako. Must have sent that one out.
ممكن نخليها 8-2.
Either way, lands, finds a kill,
ممكن.
keeps it into a 4v4.
Ah.
And then trying to hold the door.
بيض الله وجهك. لا والله بيض. يا سلام.
Give him a fine 2.
جاب لي هبوط. ممتاز 8-2.
Long last, they're going to be able to find
أحسن من
themselves
8.
a second
9-1.
round win.
ممتاز.
Patman still with potential to be able to do some damage here. Operator has been collected as well.
باتمان بدون تأليف. خلنا حبايب.
Get a kill.
ممتاز.
Going to be no. Damn near flawless. Just the shotgun on the Mako. The draw blood as DRX will finally
سلام.
be able to double
ممتاز.
up.
Yeah,
ممتاز
and,
ممتاز.
You know, showing just how
يعجبني
valuable
يا
that your ult is.
ها ماكو اضحك يا رجال. لعبنا في الستيج الجديد والمركز الرابع. نعمة يا ولد. نعمة. نعمة طلعنا جي 2 ماي بي ار. رجعنا لكوز طلعناه.
because of freeing, finding the timing on the backstab to
لا
something.
تبغى.
Finally able to kind of win out. One of those scenarios that comes down to just who's going to get the read on who. Flashback going to have an op coming into this round as well.
عاد رجعت النفسية. ما 10 راوند
in
واحد.
this half. Let's see if they can make it an 8-4. End on the
خلاص.
right foot. Some pressure from freeing, but something's
الباب بول
challenging
زق
with the
والله
stop.
كذا الصدق.
That gets rid of the wall.
يعني
though.
النكست لوتس لو صار العجب والعجاب وفزنا
Wisely tucks away. Avoids this operator here.
نكست بنندق والماب الثالث ناكل خرا. لو
The other side of that corner.
لا صراحة كرود 50-50. بس ايسنت يعني لازم نفوز فيه وهو
DRX though.
والنتيجة
Scaling forward. Flashback just now beginning to take
إن شاء الله
some
إن شاء
space
الله.
in the mid, but they've widely been contained by.
كذا خسرنا في ايسنت
smoke
سلم لي. مرة دي ار اكس ما اثق فيه في لوتس مرة.
Being really slow. Really trying to work out if
ما
there's going to be any
قوية
lurks,
في
any
والمشكلة يسوي إنه مو بس إنهم هم
PRX.
دي ار اكس كويسين في لوتس.
Jump spot there
دي ار
for the
اكس
buy.
سيئين يعني شوف
Wall
شوف
up for
الحاجتين
Jing. This
اللي
also seems to be part of the game for them. Waiting the sage wall.
والله
up.
أبو خالد أعوذ
Don't
بالله
give
من
that
الشات
extra
الحقود.
info over
حق.
intentionally at least
عادي يا
so
ابن
far.
الحلال.
Late placement though. They're going to have to clear this.
Yep.
اوكي تلتل يا رجال اقول لا اله الا الله.
Hunt pushing forward and it looks like freeing might just be falling into the trap, and he has.
something عذب
Patience, a virtue
ما
here or
خلاه في
something.
راحته.
Warded with another kill. We'll see segments need to be broken down, but they just don't have great weaponry for it. Bane could use the Phantom, but I think he wants to try to save that precious ammo. Thorns now set up to try to slow them up as Five faces forward, finding a good amount of damage there. On to Bane, gets the finishing shot. Now the time starting to get away from him here is Jing. Take out one, but trade there on the divide, but Jing still sat into the corner. is absolutely indomitable in this map. 20 kills. As PRX lock up a 9-2 half.
And it's another 3K.
10 seconds left.
This is maybe the best half of Valorant I've ever seen from Jing, and we've seen some damn good ones. But what a moment to step up. A lot of questions sometimes when he's not on that raise, and he's answering them in a big way.
24-1 is absolutely ridiculous, and he's had this
That's
res for a long
another-
time, but he hasn't really had a need to use it.
No.
Maybe in the previous, you
FF
could argue,
Smack
but
Punic.
quickly where PRX overwhelmed. Now they're looking to go ahead and get themselves a 10-2 half. PRX at this point going to be praying for a 9-3. That's a very good shot from Fring.
الله يسعدك.
Dodges the up shot and responds in con. Convergent paths now going to be sent out over towards the A site. Forsaken, however, not going to be caught by this up at heaven. Paranoia
شو ما معك عيال.
is able to go ahead and jump away, but Patman now going to be taking down flashback trade to Dubai, able to
Okay,
find that
flashback.
kill. Push from Jing.
flashback لازم يزق بالنفسية.
To get something back into the fight, brings it now into a 4v4. Spring shows that he is still present on this side of the map.
Cool.
يا ليل الليل الفايت اللي هناك.
Backpedaling away. These two players, though, a world apart. That still
خشمك.
plays well. DRX trying to defend the site.
في جبال الهملايا.
Timing from Mako found on the Jing. TP forward across.
ماكو تقرا اللعبة شوي.
Here at A main, but
يا أخي شكرا يمن يا أفضل ويلي.
finds the shutdown.
شكرا. أرجل واحد بعد ماكو.
DRX will rescue a third round.
But just a dominant
سبب
act
انك
from
بطل
PRX.
لك مستقبل هذا لا تفرطون فيه
have
تقل
found
ماكو
good tweaks
هذا ما
on
يمشي
this
ها
defender's side
فلاش باك
to get
لطمه وخليه ينقلع
well
ولا
situated
يسترجل
to
باللعب
take their opponent's making flashback after he had such a good performance for DRX against MIBR to get here. Tough start, but who knows?
فرنك
It's a scent, it's defender's side.
فرنك لا
This pistols, there's a ping reveal.
شباب لا
It's going to be Bane who actually ends up taking the brunt of the damage.
This is going to be completely unnoted.
قلب يو
Gunman
قوبي
Has found
ماكو
so
جو
much space off of this. I mean, unless
don't go,
PRX
they
just
will
fully
rotate.
commits to this B hit, in which case you're running into the strong side of DRX. You're still going to have the fast rotations from Mako and Hyunmin. I mean, this has to just be an extremely clean execute for PRX, and you better hope that DRX's players don't find this timing on the lurk.
Well,
خلاص سبايك
Gunman able to find it. Tabin goes down. That means that the spike now dropped, and that very much slows up the approach. Thorns as well going to be popped as something. It's a TP forward over towards Steps. The swing out, and somehow Bane surviving. He's able to find that one free. Able to answer back and kill as well as Bane.
شكرا بين
Himself a second.
3v1
Heroics being put up from this guy. Spike starting off the round with basically no health. Spike now a world away here from Divide. Completely
Divide يألف ترى.
surrounded. He tries to advance forward. The swing is going to
فلاش
be
باك
there.
يذبح
Gunman will be
هيمن
able to
يذبحها
put down
فلاش باك
DRX.
بقول لك كلمة
Find
بس
the pistol
اوف
they
ستريم
desperately needed.
Yeah, that's a massive win for DRX. And it's all off the back of that early pressure that they're able to create with Hyunmin. Able to take so much space, find that pick. Wow, Bane on the fadeaway there.
والله بين اشكرك
Finds two. A little bit off the mark for the PRX players on some of those shots, but yeah, you can hear the sighs of relief here.
الحين
for the
فلاش باك وين
PRX.
مارشل
They really
اشتغل
needed
فلاش
to
باك
get
ترى
things
جايبينه
going
بس
in
عشان
their
يلعب حسين
favor.
اوب مارشل بس
They were just
اي سلاح ثاني مثل
blown out of the
وجهه
water in that first half, but now they've got an opportunity to maybe return the favor, just a sheriff for Divide. Otherwise, a couple Guardians. You got the Spectre, you got the Bulldog, you got the Marshal.
All right, looking for a
الحمد
timing,
لله
but
اللهم لك
will end up getting taken down. Sheriff that he's usually so consistent with, not going to be doing well for him as Hyunmin.
Hyunmin! Hyunmin!
4K out
Hyunmin!
in mid.
يا اخي والله العظيم انك كفو
Clean taps from the Guardian. DRX on themselves now a 2-0 start in the second half.
Now let's see if DRX is going to be able to diagnose.
طبعا اللي يسالني ايش سوى فورسيكن
mid lurks.
قاعد يجرب البني هب في الميد توب
To prescribe for themselves, because you're going to have to start shutting that down if you're going to get any purchase into these attack-sided rounds. So I think you got to just make sure that you're at least contesting that space early. So let Divide, let Forsaken control the extremities, control B main, A main.
يلا البونس نجيبه نجيب المسمى.
Working on this. Flashback loves this smoke position. Wants to try to,
again.
yeah.
Pushing forward here into mid, spot on the Jing, but just can't quite line it up. Able to find a smattering of damage. She, of course, can heal off. Trying to scale forward, but again, See each other there as flashback. Take it down over at bench.
لما تطلع تبي اوت فلاش باك. كم سمي دايها فدوده. ما يلعن ام الدوده دي اللي انا بقى اصلي شرط.
Now leading out the drone, trying to spot anything here in the mid. Just gets a glimpse of Forsaken. A world away, swing around the back. A quick peek there, but Frame does end up getting noted. And now you've got Jing in a punish position, ready to shut him down on a re-entry.
Because of Dubai's wall.
Bane now to try to hold this line. Oh! 2 quick shots! Tucks back, recon at the ready, dodges the paranoia. Swoops in. Tiny little lick of damage, but overwhelmed. Overall will be overwhelmed, I should say. Still does give Mako and Hyunmin a potential opportunity to try to swing this one back.
يومي عايش مع ماكو.
I'm not doubting it yet.
What a transfer of momentum.
يومي عايش مع ماكو.
This to get the bonus converted.
I believe.
Bring it to just
I believe. Reload.
Deficit. I'm going to be working against him a bit here, though.
TB. بتسويها. Flash TV inside the smoke above the box.
Gets sent across. There's a boat's going to be connected upon as Mako scaling forward, able to find a vine. Needs to do it all himself.
Oh,
trying to set up for the diffuse smoke.
Good bonus. كم سلاح؟ 3 طاقات.
They suffer some losses, but they managed to deny that bonus conversion.
Good bonus. البونس كان بيكون أحلى لو في واحد من DRX اسمه فلاش باك. طلع.
Even though they get caught out by Bane's utility. Again, just gotta give a huge shout out to Bane, the way he has been stepping up as a support player, and then he hits 2 crazy good sheriff shots to boot in this round. But he's doing so much work on the Sova for DRX throughout this event. You know, the shooting may not be as flashy as a Hyunmin or a flashback, but man, he's still good for a few, it feels like. He's always, you know, there for the trades, there for the setup with the util. Man's just doing a nice job.
You've got that op in Flashback's hands, and this is where it needs to get flashy. This is where he needs to find his impact. He's been so clean with this sniper the whole event throughout. Very large reason for why they've made it this far to begin with.
Yep. He's been incredible. Let's see what the setup is.
خشمك فستي.
I'm not going to get cleared out.
يا أخي استغفر الله معليش شباب. خشمك هناك الله يصلحك. كسر ريفيل. موضوعك صعب.
Just a matter here. Where PRX wants to go, but Hyunmin had swung out wide. Oh, the whiff!
That's a raid boss down.
يا أخي فلاش باك. إيش قومك فلاش باك؟ إيش مفضل؟
Fire attempt here from Bane, trying to refill that space. Does manage to find a Divide. Tucks back around the corner. As Hyunmin cleans up another 2 kills.
بعد أبغى شيء أنا. Hyunmin. Give him in
something here in mid. A 1v3 with the spike still dropped. Bane will swoop forward. Something will be able to clean that one up.
تكفون.
Tiny bit of damage, and gets timing here by freeing. Now down to 46. Freeing just opting to back away. Mako now taking that space in mid.
يمن يا عيال وش ذا؟
Will be able to find the punish.
يا أخي والله العظيم انك اسطورة. افضل روكي هذا يمن على المستوى ذا السنة الجاية ياخذ MVP. السنة الجاية ذا بيست بلاير. بس يبغى له الروستر حقنا يتعدل يتلطم. فلاش باك.
Just gets shut right down, and Hyunmin
3 kills away from tying Jing.
That's crazy. He's just gone crazy. Timeout going to be taken by PRX.
لا تحسد ابو خالد تكفى ما شاء الله.
See what they want to think about. And
ليش ردت ما شاء الله إلى بكرة.
That res maybe. It's very slow to start with DRX. Widely just getting swatted aside by PRX. Starting to find their footing. We're starting to get more into that namesake specific gameplay here between these squads.
الحين الراوند هذا المفروض انه بالراحة نجيب 10-7. المفروض. وفلاش باك اتمنى يجيب كل بالأوب علشان زين اموره. يمن ما شاء الله تبارك الله. اموره زي العسل على قلبي هواك.
Getting one away from the steel garden for Divide. Quick rotate over to the other side. A smoke there to back Hyunmin off that tree. That's a nice little adjustment.
Mako here for the moment. He's going to tuck into wine.
Have to anticipate this. You know that Mako loves this spot.
Not sure where that went, but it wasn't onto Mako. Might have been close, but things quiet here for now.
They pinged it.
Maybe waiting for Divide to try to make some noise, draw some attention back across the opposite side of the map. Drop down. Gonna be heard. Paranoia at the ready. Now sent the swing coming through, and Hyunmin quickly collecting the 2 in front of him. And there's the 3rd.
ما كان في داعي.
Fourth down to fall. Hyunmin is gonna be hunting for an ace.
لا هذا احسن من ليس ان ذا الزق يجيب كل. ها فلاش باك. You good now?
Yeah, just a nice setup here. Even though PRX knows what's coming at them, they still can't stop it.
طعم الشغله ابغى يزين اموره ذا.
So oppressive.
خله بالعكس طلع ذبحة الأب بالترجع فهمت تعطيه شوية. يمني والله اي قاعد اقولها للشات افضل ويلي لعب في البطولة من الجروب ستيج وانا قاعد اقولها. قالوا لا اسباس قلت يا عيال ويلي والله. شوف ما شاء الله ده اسباس جوت الدولس ما في كلام بس. شوف الروك اللاعب الصاعد هذا. لا ما جاب ايس 4K. اها
Crash across in the mid.
ما شيك.
I'm not sure if he turned back either. I think he saw him there though.
يمكن بس قال احتياط احنا طلع ماكو. ايش الوضع؟
Into the side coming through and Jing is going to be caught. Flashback able to find Forsaken the convergent paths now as well to lock up the front of sight. Something stuck behind the other side of the sage wall is able to find one, but Divine needs to steady that spray. Just cannot do it fast enough. Now a hinder out onto the two players in PRX.
ما شاء الله تبارك الله.
Been held at bay.
طيب ايش السالفه DRX؟ يعني الزقاقه موجوده يعني لابد من الضغط. يعني لابد انك تضغط المتابع. اوكي يعني هذه حاجه اوكي بس خلاص فهمت لكم انا بس ما كل معليش تمام. لازم يزقون في النفسيه DRX. لابد. مستحيل DRX اوكي. واذا كان داعس 8-0 لازم يسوون كمباك علينا عشان يزق فينا الماب الاول اوكي تمام. يا اخي فيني يا سبنا استغفر الله. معليش.
They have enough time. I think.
A recon that's not going to be coming.
ماكو معك.
Actually might get the plant down here.
Thorn's timing though, that would just be something dead on the floor. Starting to understand now, so Thorn's one going to be popped.
10 seconds left.
Swing around the back, Patman catching a glimpse. Spike now being committed to just here at the bottom of the back stairs. PRX an opportunity. Try to bail themselves out. Swing this round.
الله يستر.
It feels like they have no right to do so. Break the door, ready to come through. Something basically needing to hit a headshot to have any chance to really impact the round from here. Spot on the one. Has to back away, but this is already decent time buying. There's Mako. Dealt with something, finding one, but eventually will just get overwhelmed, unable to find that opening kill, so the fuse just going to be passed over to free, trying to get that next steel guarded online, and DRX are just 2 rounds away from tying this up.
And this is a massive round for DRX in multiple ways. You get the dimensional drift out of something, and you put the economy on the back foot again for PRX. This defender's side has been incredible, and PRX, just like DRX on the other side of the coin, is struggling to find answers, struggling to find any kind of footing. So they're going to have a bit of a buy coming through. A lot of half armors, a regen shield, got a couple ults. That steel garden has to be impactful here for Divine. He's playing a little bit safe early. Actually going to be the outlaw for Flashback, recognizing the economic situation that PRX would be in. That's even more dangerous than an operator in most ways. They're just really trying to set up for this mid control, but again, DRX has a good setup initially.
Drone able to get a spot on the 2. As Forsaken does face forward into it.
انتبه يا من انتبه.
Approaching the market.
انتبه جاني ما ذوق حزنك.
Ever closer. Just Hyunmin around this corner. Freeing waiting over on the stairs side. Saturate's going to be sent early. Just catches the clone. Will be cleared. And the back of that swing. Able to find the catch here onto Hyunmin.
It's a nice beta utility though.
He's about to reface into this, I think.
He wants it.
And decides to back away. Something just trying to draw attention at this point, but loses his life instead as Mako finds the timing on a Forsaken. Paranoia immediately sent over towards Tree. PRX are very much boxed in. Fight their way forward. The spike now being taken over towards window. Hyunmin's right here at the ready, but it's going to be freeing on the flank. Who guns down too. This is over.
ويلوموني حبيبي فيك. صراحة قمة روعة.
Kind of value. It's a flawless round. Another for DRX as they are just 1 away from tying this up.
What a comeback that they're running. This is a huge win for Hyunmin, up to 24-12. And is absolutely on one, freeing with another great timing to backstab the PRX players. And oh boy, we have got a match on our hands. And it is going to be the second time out for PRX
Round by round,
to
round
try
by
to
round.
get this
Time out
figured
حتى
out.
نحتاج
I
time
don't think
out.
Alex is going to be popping off anymore. I imagine.
No, certainly not.
Yeah, poor Bach in there. Clean in those situations. They're showing you again. They've still got it in them, even after a rough start.
Trap destroyed.
You never even got into the Steel Garden for Devi. The whole round just unraveled. And that's brutal for PRX.
Now 3 ults, 2. Just a charge away from Patman and something. Have the full stacked deck. Really pop of the wall here.
Fuck.
Gunman wanting to keep Devi's attention trained.
Devi's been having a bit of a rough go of it. Kind of controlling that B main space. This is...
Oh my god! Well, he heard you talking smack and there you
هيا
go.
فلاش باك. هيا فلاش باك انتوا الزاوية دي اللي في اليمين اللي ترفع الضغط. اللي الله
Unk
مستعان.
must have heard me down there.
Flashback on the floor. He's sighting out. Primed here for the taking. Mako
حلوة.
into the corner, however, goes unread. Is able to find one.
يا يمن يا ناس. يا أفضل لاعب.
To find something. The spike in hand here for Jing. They're very much being contained back. As the smoke gets cycled forward, there's still that Vice util
30
just in
seconds
front.
left.
Make this even more painful.
Devi.
He's calling for the rotation.
Danger alert,
20
شباب.
seconds though.
DRX is reading it.
Gunman starting to try to get the approach. Patman watching for this. And there's a shot, there's a spike on the floor, and there is the round done and
ليش انا
dusted.
احرق اعصابي؟ دم هي
Great
من
shot
عايش.
for Devi,
ما
but
شاء الله
not
تبارك
enough of
الله
an
يا ناس.
opener to really
ما
make
شاء
a
الله
go of this one.
تبارك
They're trying to
الله.
pull off a thrifty. No survivors. We're tied up.
والله
10
لاعب
to
يا
10.
ولد.
DRX
عشق
are bringing
اخيرا
this back.
انا اعترف بلاعب ديركس بعد
This
ماكو.
is just
هي
awesome
يمن.
from Mako. Taking that
سجل
off
عندك.
angle initially, throws the paranoia out. Hyunmin quick to dive in with the
هذا لا
shorty.
تفرطون فيه بالله.
And then you've got the Vice.
طلعنا برا البطولة ما
At the door,
طلعنا،
baby.
هذا لا
Block
تفرطون
any
فيه.
more
ما عليه
reinforcements.
أليكس.
So this is
عزيز
it.
وغالي
This
بس
is what the timeout had
ديركس
to be
بليز.
about. You have every single alt close to a few for DRX
هو
as
لعيب
well.
بس
They're one away from flashbacks, one away
تسلطن
from
مرة
freeze.
الحين.
Mind you, since Hyunmin overtook Jing, Jing hasn't gotten a single kill.
That's crazy. He was so sharp to start.
هو لأنه لاعب جديد الواحد يبغى له فترة لين ما يتعود والرجال شكله دخل في الأجواء.
Break away. Even then, a full commitment of all 5 just to get one round.
فلاش باك
Still a bad feeling.
يا أخي فلاش باك دز أمها. خليك تموت.
Clear the shot.
شكرا.
The death. Patman now dead on the floor. Something pushing forward, exiting out of the dimensional drift. The saturate going to be connecting, and it's perfectly timed.
يا
as Hyunmin
ناس.
swoops around the backup box. Finds the kill there. Jing finally able to break the dry
Hyunmin
spell.
بالله بالله
And
بيك.
find a kill here.
عشاني بس بيك بالله.
Down, freeing. Still able to find more. Divine eliminated. Jing still fighting back. Comes up with a third. The res is there. Some of the player advantage is in the hands of PRX.
دبلهم لين اب.
What did Jing just do?
Weapons to be recovered. Bane and Mako to try to see if they can somehow reverse their
3v2.
fortunes here in this round.
بين ماكو.
So damn good for them.
والله ذبح اثنين وريس.
This almost feels unfair.
Mako on the approach here, able to find cover going on. Spot on a 1. Paranoia still at the ready, fakes a TP forward. Paranoia gonna be sent. Gets the connection there on the Jing, who does manage to bound away. Mako able to find one, but cannot get the transfer. Forsaken and Jing do survive, and PRX
والله ترولوا.
finally fight back. Get themselves right back into the lead.
شلون
Just the most paper
ذبحنا اثنين هي من ذبح يوهو.
It looks
طيب
like the
فريق
round's
ذبح
just over,
فاي.
and
اوه
right as the
جا
steel guard is
والله
popping,
جينج جاب
Jing's
الراوند.
like, nah, I'm gonna swing. And he gets 2, and then has the res. He heard you talking, I guess.
Yeah, must have woke him up. Did take 3 ultimates there from the side of PRX, but still do have some critical ones. Forsaken potentially able to get funny with it with that from the shadows as flashback. Flash off the angle and
يا أخي الزق على.
punished, and that is a monster's kill to be found by something.
Great setup there from PRX, using that
لا.
flash to keep pushing space.
خرع
Something
عليك.
gets another.
سيب لك بعصت في الليلة كلها يا فلاش باك معقد أم الليلة
Make his way across over
من
to
الأتاك.
the site where you've got freeing forward in main.
شكرا فرينك.
Locks on for a
شكرا
headshot.
فرينك.
That's going to be the cancellation of the ult. Still freeing.
شافه.
Widely alone here on the site, trying to get the spot onto Jing, who's boosted up top of the wall. Those man supports him down, but Mako again.
Mako!
Timing Forsaken does fall. A 3v3.
كانوا يسموك في غير
Rolled
ماكو.
away though. Even they're trying to join in with his players as the approach comes through, just sliding it down the side. Shock dart into the corner, but free, holding his own. Instant with the headshot, just a hair off from being able to find Jing and Divine. Wins his fight versus Gentleman, suddenly to Mako to try to clutch it.
2v1.
One smoke, still a paranoia. Both players playing back sight.
If there's anybody who can do it, it's this guy right here.
تكفى ماكو.
Quiet map from him, but Mako cover going out. Known to show up when his team needs him the most to try to bail him out. Check to the left. Nothing spotted quite just yet. Should know that they're both going to be playing here at boats, but the time is starting to work against them. Paranoia going to be sent TPs over into the corner, looking for the swing. And cannot find it. Jing will be able to hold his own as PRX make their way up to map point. One away from taking down DRX's map pick.
Gotta be a confidence booster here for something in this round.
Have the spikes.
That player who you're looking to get those entry frags, to get those first kills, is able to find two to break things open, and it's got him on his feet. PRX, one away from taking their opponent's map pick,
والله جنك بدع.
heading on over to Lotus with that advantage. Patman
flashback.
sitting on a Hunter's Fury, Convergent Paths, and Dimensional Drift for DRX.
الله
Some really
المستعان.
big tools here to stop this run. They can get to these spots, but PRX now looking to make some contact fights, looking to punish Flashback early, trying to take that aggressive position in that smoke again, and Hyunmin wins another.
يا أخي.
Man, so snappy with it. Quickly finds the kill, fracks back out to safety. Something trying to take that space, but the spike still going to be dropped here. PRX will recover that as Forsaken pushes over.
شلجي.
The clear of the clone. Something saturated, flashback, trying to find it, but find Forsaken instead. Once again, the spike now down on the floor. Something dead to buy, gone. Patman frantically scrambling to try to get his way over to mid, but there's so many players from DRX. Would have to be an ace clutch.
Control.
That's the first step. There's the second. He's looking for the third. Flashback will shut him down. 12-11, DRX, one away from sending this into overtime.
I mean, again, this angle just isn't accounted for by PRX, and then they forget about Flashback in mid. It's like some of the lessons they maybe have learned in the early part of this half are starting to float away from the PRX players' brains because they can't lead Hyunmin to his own fights in that short position. He's just been too damn clean. And now you've got all these ults. He didn't have to use a single one for DRX.
معنا 3
because
big
it was
ults.
so good.
3.
It's PRX. See what they want to do. Doesn't look like anything super aggressive. Divide. It's a little bit of damage from the shock dart, but nothing severe.
Already a call to pivot's being made.
He's trying to contest this wall, but instead they're just, they don't like what they see. Maybe they heard the wall over up by A.
Wall at A doesn't pop as the Euroclone goes through. 3 players from DRX still set up on that position. Trying to watch, but drone going forward into main should tell them it's really going to be anybody home on that side of the map. Freeing now. Once again, has to try to hold the site. Gun going to be clean. Jing boosted up over the top now. Dead. Freeing. Able to find that one as Bane with the Hunter's Fury takes down something. Flashback will fall. Forsaken tucked into the corner here. That Lumber just frantically trying to stay alive. Hunter's Fury with the final pulse will be able to get a connection on the Bane, but it's not going to be the kill. Player advantage for the moment here in the hands of DRX. Thrown out over the top, able to get a spot there, a glimpse onto Hyunmin, but Freeing still holding the close angles. Forsaken is trying to scale forward, but he cannot, just does not have the weaponry.
Hyunmin كم جاب كل.
The 1v3, paranoid into the corner, the spike, dropped on the floor in front of him.
30 seconds left.
طب قال لك راح.
Recover and gets spammed down so very low. And what more can he do? Mako is already sprinting over in case he tries to make his way over to the A site, but I just don't think he has the time for anything.
No.
This is effectively a KD play.
خلاص.
This has to full sprint, full send it across the map.
10 seconds left.
Makes his way through, taps the door. A second to go. Mako will be there. No! He's already won the round. He stopped him from planting. It's a clean
ماكو
shot.
لسه نبقى يا أخي. يلعن أم التوالي يا ماكو.
Because we're going to overtime.
آتي. Let's go.
Crazy stuff from both teams. both going 9-3 on their defender side to send it into OT. And so far, Yunmin already up to 30.
قلنا فلاش باك سفل فيه، والله لا سفل فيه، ماكو حلاله.
Who is going to be the one to
يلعب
break?
برجله.
Who is
لا
going
هو
to be able to
خلاص
get
اهم شيء
that
الراوند
defender
يجيله.
side win first? That
فلاش
seems
باك
to be
خرع عليه اقسم بالله ربع ضغط.
anything can turn around.
يا اخي شفت كيف ضيع فلاش باك؟
Phenomenal stuff
كيف
from
قاعد يضيع؟
Yunmin.
يسوي اوفر ستي في الميد بوتوم، ياخذ فايتات غريبه، يضيع يسوي وف بالاب وبالاوتلو. اول من يموت من عندنا اغلب الراوندات هو.
I know there's some
يلا
co-streamers
12
who maybe have not
بدينا على
watched
طول.
Valorant. Maybe this is the first time that you're really tuning in and checking out the game. Just want to let you know.
طيب DRX الحين اتاك.
This is the potential for the entertainment.
Oh yeah.
Don't take the first series. You know, that was boring. That was just slop. This is peak.
And this is kind of what we've come to expect from these two teams when they square up against each other. Seems like it's always hard fought, tooth and nail. Trying to push through towards Device util here. Edmund up and over.
حلوه. راح وين اللي الفولو؟ انا فولو اوكي.
This is pacey. Gotta wait here though.
يا رب.
Don't want to overcommit is something.
يا رب يا رب يا رب يا رب يا رب يا رب يا
Look for
رب
your
يا رب.
timing.
يا رب هو عندهم بس في بوز في بوز ايوه.
Right underneath
في بوز.
the market.
الماركت مصيبه. اللي في السي تي فلاش باك. واتس ذا بلاي سي تي.
Door closed.
Having it broken now.
Nice.
Being able to find one before getting traded back. Flashback does eat a
Yunmin
amount of
must
damage, so
market.
down to 44. Mako wary of a flank that is not coming through, but PRX
We need a
have the
smoke.
ducks in a
بسرعة
row.
market.
Much in
Now we
positions,
play.
just forsaken playing
بس في-
offside here for the moment.
هم يدرون انه سوفا صح اللي استعمل. طب هذا بيفلش.
Something just trying to slow up the approach.
25.
Just trying to force them away. Fine, striking from backside, able to find one. 20 seconds remaining, so counter swing over to A. Not really going to be possible from here. They just have to try to press on and be able to punch their way through this site. They managed to do so.
Spike العالم والقرف.
Spike is dropped. Bane had it in hand. DRX
City.
feeling like this round got away from him, and it certainly has. PRX find the opener here in overtime. Map point now back in their pocket.
This whole thing is on a knife's edge, and DRX kind of realizes that they're in a tricky position. So they call for this pause mid-round. Felt like I was watching an America's team here for a moment, just getting that space and then kind of talking things out, waiting it through. Giving them the respect, giving them a little bit of that extra timing, but I liked the decisions from both teams. Just it came down to some of those individual plays, individual moments, but the spike gets caught by Ali. Flashback again. So push further forward, some spam from PRX to see if they can suss him out. Yunmin?
That push, but gets the clone.
Oh, flashback هذا كل.
Pushing in from tile side. Yunmin steadying the spray.
حلوه يمن.
Find something as
حلوه
well.
4v3 شباب.
DRX
4v3.
with the player advantage before the trade can come through.
No
Free,
euro, no
pushing
vice.
forward. He's still so crisp.
عطني اوتي ثاني.
Immediately
عطني
shuts
اوتي
down
ثاني.
Forsaken. Jing is dead, and now it's just Batman once more.
عطني ما بنا ان شاء الله ما يمشي.
Shot of the
بإذن
Bane
الله.
to take him low. But it looks like this is far from over. This flashback has him contained, and Batman has no more bullets. A 3K, 13 to 13. We
بيني
keep going.
كويس بس البيك اللي في
Yeah, absolutely.
الستي.
Just again, sharp shooting here from DRX.
لا
Every
الاتاك
time
صح.
somebody's
حتى
walking in across
البوز الفريز اللي صار في السايت حلو. هم صح انهم ثلاثه في السايت بس حنا عندنا يعني قاعد نتريد بعض. ناخذ البيك الاول يذبحونا نتريد وشغل. البوز اللي جاء كويس بس بين لما سوى اوفر سوينج على السي تي ومات من اومن ما له داعي من فورسيكن ما له داعي. لو انه دخل سايت وتريد خويه حتى لو انه مثلا لو طاح سبايك في السايت يقدرون يقعدون يلعبون 2v1. ايه ما ادري ايش صار حتى لاحظت يمكن بقى اخر شيء 1v1 ماكو قاعد يناظر يمين جات شك انه سوى تي بي ولا شيء. لا اتوقع انه كان يدري بس شك انه سوى تي بي اتوقع. بس حلو ان شاء الله يجيبون له اتاك تزيل الامور في الديفند باذن الله.
in place to react to that. Again, both teams have been incredible on their defender side. I think you start to worry a bit as PRX that this double duelist, there's an opportunity here for DRX to capitalize, turn the map on its head.
See if this time out, it's DRX over that hurdle. One step closer, trying to close this. time's gone on, everyone has started really leveling up their performances.
ماكو ديب سموك بالله.
Oh, it's just been incredible to watch both teams fight.
شوف ما كسر الا في شيء.
So understanding of each other, as you would expect. Smoke there. Something curious if there was going to be a push, trying to bait a response. Oh, Mako wins a big one against Forsaken.
Should have been favored there every single time, but Mako managing to just dodge the bullets, plot armor, engaged. Right there alongside him. He's able to cut down Jing. So far, things looking good for DRX.
بس هو ليش مسوين بوز؟
Timeout conversion.
لأن فرينج ما سمع الروتيت في البي.
Up here into the hands of Bane. Taking it forward. It's just Patman.
بس قربه بتقدر
Behind the
وبش.
box at heaven.
Waiting for Sova يلا.
I mean, Patman, he could get 2
يلا درونك
kills
سوفا.
before he goes down on A site.
2 kills.
There might be a chance.
Something on the prowl, ready to swing this corner. About to be face to face. It's Fring. Loses hit. Flashback is there. That second layer. Patman looking for that second kill, but Mako denies it. Spike now to be planted in Divide. Needing to do it all. A 1v3 or DRX gains the lead and gets up to map point.
Oh, even Mako has his ult to situate himself into wine.
وبوست بلانت حنا نلعب انا وفلاش باك وخلي فرينج
Nothing but an arc rose. Flashback still has a couple flashes. Should be a sealed round. Divide has something to say about it.
He's done so many wonders for his team in the past.
من اللي بيبيك؟
This one though, 3 kills with the time, the clock against him. Hyunmin will be able to just go ahead and put him down.
Tranquilo.
DRX now up to map point.
الله أكبر.
Question is,
أقدر إذا إن شاء
PRX
الله
call a timeout of their own. They invest everything.
Ike, you have to.
Go,
Ike, you
Hyunmin.
really have to as PRX. And this round isn't anything fancy from DRX. They're just patient. It's just Mako winning a couple big battles there. Winning an individual fight against Forsaken and then just anticipating.
تايم اوت من بي ار اكس نشوف ايش بيسوون. ان شاء الله ينهونها وياخذون ماب ايسنت ان شاء الله، لان الماب الجاي لوتس. اذا ما خذينا ايسنت انا ليش انا تحمست؟ لان المستوى اللي قدموه انهم بيرجعون يفوزون في الماب اللي كانوا مدعوسين فيهم من اختيارهم بيكون شيء هيوج. لان لوتس انا مره متخوف من لوتس، يعني انا اقول لك نسبه خسارتنا في لوتس 80%. 20 هذه حقت يعني الطناخه اللي ما بعد الوين هنا لو فزنا في ايسنت، يعني الحماس والمنتل. لان يقول لك 4 أيام ورا بعض لعبناها في ماب لوتس، في دي ار اكس لعب لوتس 4 مرات ورا بعض هزايم، 3 منها في الشامبيون. الله يسمع منك، الله يسمع منك. شوف هي صعبة الصدق صعبة، يعني بي ار اكس الحالة نهائي، بس بنشوف. يلا.
These are often the 2 players you're going to see there. Same wall position as usual though from Divide. This is just mid pressure. Hyunmin at least backed off.
اوكي طلع بدون ما يجيب بك.
And he just
Hyunmin!
doubles down. Just went crazy.
Hyunmin يرحم امك ما شاء الله. شال اليورو، شال جينجو باتمان. ماكو ما عندهم لا انفو ولا عندهم وول ولا عندهم هيل ولا عندهم زق.
Behind generator. Forsaken. Quick little TP peek forward. Does manage to pop this wall. Spike in hand. Device. Skirting closer. Entering into B main, but freeing. Dialed in on the angle. Market door already shut. DRX very much trying to limit the options here, but PRX is freeing. Lucky to be alive.
Oh, they gotta figure out a way. Get onto this site. Bane has been doing nothing but watching. Divide trying to open the door here for something. Now Bane's attention goes forward. Something pressuring forward. Get freeing out of the equation. Maybe there's a chance. Oh, Bane.
حلوة بين.
Able to find something in freeing. Still here, does get timing. Forsaken able to take him down, but as he goes trying to bound forward into the smoke.
شباب 2v1.
Just ends up losing his life. Mako and Bane out. The 2v1, they have the timing, they have the map.
تعال دقيقة.
15 to 13.
في خاطري كلمة، وينك علي؟ ايه علي مكيتن. كل الشات فداهم التكسكة، أنت شات هب. خليك لك الشات وانا لي الميدان يا.
DRX on top.
تغابلني. فل تكسكة بداية القبل وانا ساكت، 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 ساكت. ايه المطار مدري ايش. خلاص يا ابني، هالقم. القم انا ما تكسك على واحد في الشات خص نص بس انت ولا اسمع لك نفس. ماني مصدق اني فزت. يا ولد كيف؟ ما شاء الله. لا دقيقة. خلاص تكسكة وذي بعيدا عنها. يا ولد يمن انفجر، اقسم بالله انفجر. كل مرة يبيك مد يطلع لك بكلين ثلاثة. اضعف الايمان كل. شايفه قبل لا يبدا الاوفر تايم جايب 30 كل 36 ما شاء الله. الماب الاول 36 كل 37. حتى لو ما جبنا الشامبيون بديت اتحمس الدي ار اكس لاول مرة على السنة الجاية. اذا ماكو يم موجودين فلاش باك يتضبط ولا يشوفون له حل. بين اوريدي كويس وفرينك كويسين مع الوقت بيضبطون. بس هيمن شبك بسرعه، انفلت بسرعه، طغى بسرعه. بتحمس السنه الجايه ان شاء الله. ان شاء الله ما ندري ايش يصير. يمكن تصير معجزه من والتيم اللي ما حد يتوقع انه ياخذها هو. ما ندري. بس الجيم الجاي لوتس ما ودي اتحمس. بس لو راحت للماب الثالث بنتكلم هناك. كرود احنا كويسين نوعا ما، احنا كويسين كرود. باك.
One thing to note,
time, huh?
the last two times these teams have played on this map, it's been 13-11, and it's been PRX both times, but DRX has always fought them tooth and nail in this map. So sure, a PRX staple in Lotus, but DRX are no slouch, especially against PRX. And just a little bit of early kind of ping-ponging here for DRX, trying to find some open space on the map. Couple players going B crunch here, or are they gonna try to lean all the way in towards A?
كبير قاعد يلعبون يورو ريس دبل دولست اومن فايس.
through the spawn to join in with the rest of the team, and for the
هناك
moment DRX
يلعبون
push into this triple
يمن
stack
يلعب
set
ريز.
up here at Robe.
وات؟
Flashback, and he's going to be fortunate to get away with his life intact. Pink shell now to come through, and this is going to be the crunch into B now. Getting enacted as Mako considers a paranoia, but doesn't do anything, so opts to go ahead and save it here for the post plan.
Phenomenal plan B here for DRX. Setting this up the whole way. Really nice maneuvering of the map.
Shell timing could be massive for Hyunmin if he banks it in there. Sends it over towards the connector instead. Clear of the haunt, the peak, spotting out multiples. It's just the clone there. Mark Bro is now going to be cleared out. Mako holding close. Crossfire set up. Hyunmin able to find two quick kills. Gets the reset for the third. And it's just something left standing, and not for very long. Flashback is taken down, and DRX will find the opening pistol here on Lotus.
It's all just about the way that they're able to take so much space at the front of A. And PRX can't find any value off of that three-man stack.
والله بتر.
That allows this rotation over because Freeing's been kind of checking, working that B8 main angle. Then Mako's able to slide right in from the other link side. It's just the crossfires. DRX so good in post plant.
قفلنا التصويت اللي ما صوت. 2 1 0 قفلنا. قفل التصويت. يعطيكم العافية اللي صوتوا جميعا. ما شاء الله التصويت فخم.
Well, Mako gets that one, but Hyunmin was right there. Mako doesn't get it.
باي حقنا لا نجيب العيد.
Continues to be just electric today.
فلاش باك. ننسى اللي صار في ماب ايسنت. I believe in you here. هنا نحتاج المارشل والاوتلو والاوب صح اكثر من هناك. تمام ممتاز. يلا
Site completely evacuated by PRX. DRX is going to start making their move over in that direction. Stack outside of the main just in case anyone's unfortunate enough to push into that angle. Being the only one nearby though. Sending out a prowler to check around Mound.
لا مو طيبة.
They're able to get a catch onto him. Would just be a ghost handed over. They're starting to peek out now. He's going to look to back away. On sent. Wiley is going to be pinned in, but Bane doesn't really mind this too much. Right now his job is to draw attention, maybe try to take somebody down with him, but won't be able to do that. So Ghost can be scooped up, but at the same time, the spike now gets planted here on A.
Tons of time bought there by Bane.
Bane.
Really nice work from him to make this so difficult. Patman has to bait out the wall even. there's going to be awareness already. They're going to be flooding in towards rubble.
Early in the paint shells there from Hyunmin, but PRX now starting to make their push. Flashback here at Baby Door. Marshall in hand, finds one, looking for a little bit more, sees the weapon getting swapped over.
هيمن فرمهم تكفى.
Does get
فرمهم جني ما ذوق حزنك فرمهم.
Headshot.
عطها يمن.
Ringing true here for him.
عطها يمن. ايوه.
Will be lost, but Hyunmin happy to collect the kills, one charge away from having the showstopper online.
ما
DRX
يدولست.
with the 2-0.
ما يدولست.
Looks so well thought out. Just accounting
ما نبي
for
متقدمون عشان
so much of the map. Every
صادق.
time they're taking
الحين اذا
space,
تقدمنا
there's
يزقون
other
فيها بس
ideas behind it to make
وكم-
sure that they're aware
وكامبل.
of PRX's
I believe.
positioning.
This
They're
time is
able to
different.
take
ها؟
advantage of it, at least so far. A little bit of frustration there from Alex. DRX has the upper hand to start Lotus on their attacker's side. Be just toying with some early round congestion of space, sending flashback out early. Get over towards Forsaken's end of things. Meanwhile, pretty big stack from PRX over at Mound, but a TP over from something to reinforce this A side, but Spike scooped up.
What is the
A
drop?
little bit of thought towards C now. We've got Devai and Jing
ما ادري والله عزيز.
potentially ready and waiting, but all that space taken by flashback, he's saying, you know, maybe we can make A go.
لا
Grabbing the
لا
C's, but
لا
Batman just able to find freeing.
لا ادري انه بونس حنا I know بس we can win the bonus.
Solid shutdown.
شلشل
Baby
شوية
wants
فريق.
to try to maybe recover the weapon here.
حلو معنا جارديان خذ الجارديان.
Still being watched, but does manage to go ahead and scoop up the Guardian. Ball right in front, triggered by the clone. Forsaken just spamming through, trying to see if he can get any wall bang damage, but hasn't been able to manage it quite just yet. Swoop in, spotted the one, the Paranoia now going to be coming through the crossfire setup and flashbacks, able to find one, quickly traded back by something, but Bane is there as well. It's that next layer.
Oh,
Door broken, Jing wins the fight.
انسى ان
Number
احنا
four,
attack.
now a 3v2 for PRX to
seconds
try
left.
to deny this bonus conversion.
Planted. One enemy
Mako just going to be
remaining.
timing.
انسى ان احنا اتاك يا عيالي. يمن عايش
gonna get the showstopper if he gets a kill.
ومع
Away
باندل.
from the archers, that might make them think that this back sight position is going to be cleared out. Blunt as well avoided. Jing swooping. Hyunmin nearly out of the way,
timing.
but
بس
cannot make it
كنا
happen.
سنسي
Jing will
سريع
get himself
يمن.
another 3K. That's going to be PRX getting themselves on the
هو
board.
لو زرع بيجي
Yeah, really
بس ما
important
تو في
round
النهاية
here for Jing
يعني.
to win some individual battles out on the map. Batman as well.
Planted.
يعني لو انه صدق خلوه يزرع وعاش مثلا ماكو بقول لك
Pressure
ممكن.
alleviated.
فهمت علي؟
Jing winning that fight outside of the breakable door is very crucial. So both Razes gonna have their showstoppers coming into this round.
سنس 1600 0.1.
Looking to be a big
واو
one.
لو سنس مرة.
PRX this time showing that they've got
صدق.
some good awareness, some good map reads of their own.
والله شتوت مرة لو.
Quick lean over towards trying to crunch in towards that A orb. Try to do some damage to DRX on the way through. They do fight back, but PRX just has a little bit more control.
On reveal, on Hyunmin just not getting cleared fast enough here from DRX as Jing doubles up, finds himself another killer on a Mako. Forsaken to bring this one to an end, and they have. Flawless round, PRX tie at 2-2. Starting to look alive and well.
Neither showstopper used there. It's really nice for PRX. Just going crazy. Just coming at him with some aggression, trying to get that confidence back.
يعني هم عارفين انهم
Right into that smoke,
اصبر
knowing
والله يا حبيبي قرايه.
Hyunmin's maybe going to want to dive further forward. Great read from Patman. And Jing and Forsaken going absolutely crazy there. Bai likes what he sees. He's going to be an eco, though, for DRX. Hyunmin going to have a Guardian. See if they want to get aggressive with this showstopper. Committed to try and get this Thrifty to go.
Just here around the corner, could counteract with showstopper his own. And yeah, they're just going to go ahead and get drawn out. One after the other, but Hyunmin as he hits the floor, it's taken down. Jing able to find the kill. Free at the same time was able to take down Patman off screen, but Jing is just fearlessly pushing forward. Straight through the smoke, the pop flash sent. Bane gonna be good for one, good for two. Eventually Devai does manage to clean him up and free.
لو
And that
ذبحها.
he needs spray.
لو
Forsaken
ذبحها
turns
كان مديه.
back, Odin in hand,
يلا جود
shuts him
بس
down, and
ذهب.
PRX have the lead.
Yeah, this is just a PRX classic on Lotus. They love to bait you into taking this mound space and then turning it against you with that door. Nice win for freeing early, but Jing just goes You're going to throw a seize at me? I don't care. I've got backup. I've got flashes from something in Divide that are going to be swinging through. That's going to get the PRX fans swinging the flag. Try to rally their team. Flashback with an ult. And Mako has his too. Could be impactful in this round. Just have to wait and see. Oh, what a read.
Like a book. Great shutdown. Does he get a second? No. Patman does manage to go ahead and collect the operator. Is that out of reach for DRX? But Flashback at the same time. He is scaling forward, and he's got all the space in the world at A. Should be able to relay this. Just have a very quick pivot.
Oh.
It's just crazy prep being done by DRX.
Flashback.
Something has a lot of different angles that he's going to want to try to hold that operator with. And the thing that's concerning for me is Flashback.
Tack för flashback.
Yep, he has gotten into enemy lines.
Tack för flashback.
I don't think that PRX is all that aware.
Oh, solid readjustment there from Forsaken. Is okay.
جيب لي هبوط.
Bit of a shot, but Flashback eventually able to get the catch onto him. DRX in with a player advantage. A lot forward here on the haunt. Flashback just looking to contain these players back over at Link. The spike for now still going to be pinned into the corner. Looks like it's going to be a cut across over towards that A site. Flashback. Right here at upper. He's able to find Divide. Now just going to be Patman tucked here within the smoke. Frantically trying to stay alive. Collect the Owen. Puts him down. That
You can see how much that early kill just really throws PRX off kilter. They don't have that extra layer of map control. And so things just kind of crumble piece by piece with Flashback getting so far in their back lines, and there's just zero awareness by PRX that was going to be possible. They're so focused on
على اسلوبه لا يلعب فانتوم يطغي بس قاعد يلعب فانتوم.
negative space on the other side of the map, and they pay the price.
وين لوب اشوفه عند
Great
فريند
stuff from
وليه
DRX, exploiting the
لأنه
tendencies
بيقلد.
of
أوكي.
PRX. It all starts with that first kill. Rebel control taken.
Something. Once again, going for a bold push here with the
لا
operator.
لا لا
Might just be able to
لا
get the pick, and he does. Forsaken setting up
شفنا
nicely.
كم 14
Forces him into the open.
That's the drift out of the round, too. That's a huge find.
The pop of the wall. Already, a big rotation call here from PRX. They want to sort out who's going to be playing where, but the wall for now not going to be triggered here on the C site. Divide able to keep control of this.
PRX is just thinking B.
Nope.
the
ماكو
whole-
خصمك
Nope, still not done it. There you go.
في دراسك يا الخد.
Brain just needs to swing it at
Oh,
the angle
Slilo,
and
but
somehow wins that fight. Does get clipped through the corner, but it's a better shot onto something.
عاد روحي.
Jeez.
4v4, but down low is freeing at 23 health.
PRX has to consider other parts of the map, so they're spreading out, but
30
now
seconds left.
they're feeling C. Right to do so.
Shells to the corner. Jing forced to retreat. Steel Garden going to be invested. Nightfall coming across here from PRX's side. Now answered by one
شباب
from Bane.
باقي نرمي اشق الفانيله.
Planted with a couple seconds to spare. Weapons going to be retained here quickly from the side of PRX. Steel Garden expires. Sent Bane.
Too much ult.
Spot
Bane.
that on. Patman does catch a timing. Forsaken finding Hyunmin. Bane trying to steady the sprites. Cannot make it happen.
فرينج تكفى.
Mako and freeing out from Mound to try to hold the line. The flick does not connect. Taps coming through, but the fight is a bit too clean with it. It's the final
والله too
shots
much
across.
ult يا عيال.
PRX
Too much ult في
will go
no
blow
space
for
deep.
blow.
العب جوا
And
سموك.
Max here. Make sure that you get Jing that extra ult charge.
اشباك زق.
That was crazy. That was on an absolute knife's edge. Jing again, really clean and Divide, ready for freeing out the open. Quick to get Mako as well. Somehow, some way, PRX squeaking their way through. Like the idea from DRX, have that operator still available, play for the mound post plant.
يا اخي خلي فلاش باك ينقلع من عند
To
لي.
the punch. Love that little off angle
أيوة.
Bane is taking
واحد
there
ياخد.
right at the C main door. Got one, but rest of PRX able to win some big battles out towards the back of sight. Open things up for themselves a bit.
Been able to cool off Hyunmin. Hasn't really been able to collect any kills here in quite some time.
شباب طولتوا.
Noting, of course, though, Mako.
What is the play?
Sheriff in this round. One to try to take a weapon off of fallen enemy, but it's going to be an opening kill there.
ما اقدر الومك فلاش باك الصراحه بس
the vandal from his fallen teammate instead.
And
بس
again,
انضحى.
it's flashback's ult gone from the round. One of the biggest ults on this map. And it's just going to be a non-factor again. I mean, these are huge picks that PRX is finding early.
Well, something still has his get out of a tricky situation. Mako just linger and lurk here at the C site. They're out a bit of this utility.
بس زين مات عشان يعطي الفاندل ماكو حلوه.
They're just really trying to piece together the map, you know, angle by angle, corner by corner, because you never know when PRX is going to be springing a trap at you.
ماكو.
They're rebounding into B main. Doesn't actually get onto the site, so no clear necessary. Mako at the same time.
Nice
Repositioning, but Nation is coming through. Something in his way through Waterfall, but at least trying to audio bait. Does manage to tuck back in. At the same time, though, Fring tapping the door. As Mako does get found, Divine able to take him down, freeing dead. Means now it's a 2v5. Bane and Hyunmin to try to turn the tides of this round, but the time is just not going to be there. 12 seconds remaining.
DRX المفروض.
The call is just stay tucked, not even try to play this one out.
This is phenomenal patience and resilience by PRX, because there's so much trickery in this round by DRX. You got Mako trying to bait stuff out over on C. You've got Freeing tapping the door over on A. And they're just kind of saying, okay, well, we're going to try to take these individual fights then. We know there's at least a couple players here and there. We know you're a bit spread. Obviously, again, that first kill is so impactful. But they're just ready for that player to be there at the door. It kind of works against DRX a little bit there, trying to throw some confusion, some misdirection at PRX. Freeing with a Sheriff. He's hit some nasty ones with it today. Nobody home for this. Comes the dimensional drift being invested on this eco. Oh, the whiff from something.
Let's go forward with this one. Let's go for the wallbang shot. Flashback making his exit here at Upper. You've got two players over at this connector side. A showstopper. Point blank. No, Bane finds the head check. It's a shutdown. Mako now runs him down with the bucky.
بس كيف يجي كذا على سلطة؟
Towards the A site that is still wide open for Forsaken, lingering in around the back. He's going to try to get the jump, but he does. Bane taken down, flashback, able to find the trade. To in with the player advantage. The buy tries to fight.
يمن يلوموني فيك يا بطل.
This half investment. Look at it. Certainly turning the tides as
حلوة. جات هاي موت قبل شوي.
DRX. They pull it off. Themselves another round.
DRX.
Just love the confidence here from DRX. Going for the dimensional drift on an eco round. Yes, you have a couple rifles in there. That's so crucial there that Bane as well just instantly denies the showstopper. It could have been a very different round if Mako's taken down, even if it's a trade. You know, that's so much extra space that DRX wouldn't necessarily have to work with. That pivot towards A, maybe not available. Huge moments there for DRX.
Really whittles away at the economy here from the side of PRX. Haunt not getting a reveal. DRX, they've seen this setup before. They managed to avoid it.
They're often being very cautious in the beginning of these rounds. You don't see them really messing with A or a C mound too often, because I think they realize that that's not a game they have high percentage chances of winning.
Forsaken down low.
He's dead.
Bane able to find him. It's right there through the door. Little exit could just be a pivot call here from DRX, but for now, Mako just going to be TPing forward. Wall now triggered. Bones there, Paranoia sent, something not going to be caught by that, still just sitting at the top of rope. Swing out, Gunman gone. Mako, however, from down below, catches him off guard, a bit of a jump scare, finds the headshot onto something.
Nice!
Jing now, eliminated Divide, trying to play here around the corner, but the Nightfall's going to be connecting. If they're paying attention to the trails, they'll have the full story, and they do. Bane with the third, flashback with the finisher. DRX tie it up at 5-5.
Man, this is clean stuff. Getting into that post plant, and the crossfires are gorgeous. Even with all that fade util being thrown at them by Patman, they hold on. Bane in the backside. This early win against Forsaken, really brutal as well. Opens up all of A essentially. They know it. DRX are quick to pounce. think you're going to see a timeout from PRX now.
اوكي
They need 2 rounds separated from DRX's call. PRX, think about it. I mean, yeah. Just rally up the crowd while he takes out his stress.
That's a good idea, actually. I mean, that's the hold up. Maybe.
Ooh, should have got a spot on the Divine on that quick little peek.
فاست سي
Showstopper now. Gonna be called in. Hyunmin chasing forward all the
خذها يا عم روح خذ
way
ستيني
towards the spawn.
لا ليه
Hold it
ليه
back. Slops it in, but no hope of getting a kill off that one, but creates an immense amount of space.
Full retake, weak weaponry. Oh,
Something.
oh my God.
Part of the transfer, get the second kill. Fring now gone. Just a real opportunity. 3v5. DRX trying to hold this close point now. Jing gonna be eliminated. Forsaken arriving in around the back. It's the door. Smoked off, so eyes don't really have to be trained on that position quite just yet. As Patman tries to go rushing forward, but it's just one by one. Lemmings over the cliff. PRX cannot rescue the round. DRX. 3 rounds in a row now. Regain the lead.
Yeah, they just have to play Flood retake, and it looks promising. It looks hopeful because something opens up with 2 huge kills.
مشكلة ايه المشكلة ان ما بتاك
They're trying to just rush through. A nice seize there, Bane.
ما بتاك وما بيركس والهاف الثاني اتاك اللي بيركس
Stellar there as well. I mean, again,
عشان كذا ما تشوفني شوي
they're so tricky. If DRX gets to them, PRX just doesn't have the answers. So it's going to be a weird buy for PRX again.
4-player setup. On this side of the map and flashback. It's just to escape. What's disaster? Orb just going to be scooped up here, Forsaken. His ult online. See how impactful that ends up being.
Nobody really in cycle for ults other than something maybe if he goes absolutely bonkers. But even then, it would probably be round over anyway. Devi clears the clone, freeing. It's checked by the Prowler.
اوكي عرف انه فيد هناك
Patman doesn't seem keen to try to take a go. He's gonna slide on back. 2-2-1 setup, relying on Forsaken, and this seems to be something that DRX wants to try to punish again. He's in a different position. Not in tree this time. Presence known. Oh, for sure, he's in trouble.
Yeah, gets the mark, has to make his exit. He's back across. And then had he continued to pursue, might have been able to find that kill, but instead it's going to have to be the ultimate used here in defense. Trying to escape, but something at the same time does get tagged up a bit.
حلوة
I think he just
حلوة
fake cloning.
يا سلام
Just saw absolutely pushed through that. He just died.
I think you're right.
Forsaken able to peel one back as flashback does fall. Now a 2v4. Full flash connection there on the Mako. Devi having the turn.
يا اخي يمن روح وانساني خلاص
It's all down to 2 Forsaken to see if he can somehow miraculously tie this up, but he cannot. Hyunmin will put him 6 feet under, and DRX.
جود هاف 7-5 اعلان 3 دقائق الشات ها لا تتقروشون 3 دقائق قبل لا يبدا الهاف الهاف الجاي يخوف صدق مرة يخوف ما بتاك
Hyunmin greater than PRX.
Wheels starting to come off a little bit here for the side of PRX, but in this halftime need to try to find a way to steady the hands.
وستريمر لا يقعد في البيت هذا مشعل شكرا يلا يلا بدينا الهاف
PRX, your Masters Toronto winners, are on the back foot.
Flashback is out middle of nowhere. Push forward here to Mound by himself. Gets a body tag there onto something, putting him to 45. And then just gets completely, utterly overwhelmed. A solid headshot from Jing. Keeps him in the round. And the orb take get him one step closer to an early showstopper. But for now, it's like PRX, that's all they really wanted to gather on this side of the map. Now we'll look elsewhere.
I like this a lot. Don't overcommit towards that C site. Don't try to claw your way through the Vice util. Sometimes it's better to just look for answers on the other side and see if you can dissect things a little bit more. But
اوكي قرع عرف اللعب ماكو ايش معنى قنز حنا؟
معنى تو جوست تو كلاسيك. It's going to have to be clean in this fight.
Starting to get an idea of this. Because that's the clear on the gate crash. Don't have that as an entry tool, and the paranoia goes across, connects on the damn near everyone. Gunman still set here. Only
كم
gonna be able
ثانية
to
بس.
fight. No, finds himself.
دقيقة.
The second kills. Mako swoops
بس.
in and gets the third. Lasting way longer than anticipated, and
شكرا
Mako
هي
just
من
absolutely
شكرا
cooks them on
شكرا
entry.
DRX.
Thanks for the 4K, but Divine out. The 1v2 has the Sheriff. It's been trusty for him. But the time is working against him, swinging around the corner. Gets the spot, cannot get the elimination. Mako with 4. Puts DRX 3-1 in pistols. And now 8-5 here on Lotus.
حلو حلو. بس المرة مهم ليه؟ لأن الماب ما بتاخذ نضمن الراوند الجاي نلعب على البونس راوند. وفرصة في الديفند انك تفوز البونس أكثر من الأتاك. لا 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 مو لا فرصة البونس في الأتاك أكثر من لا العكس لأن الديفند يمكن يصير تكون مكان فأنت ايوه. طيب.
DRX is happy to, it's all because of freeing. He takes so much space there, and they're so ready to set up that trap play. Couple sheriffs, 4 PRX. They want to try to get a thrifty.
Ooh, flashback. Once again, take it down early. Once again, Jing finding that kill. Now gets the scout here on the Fring. Nade lobbed to the corner. Paranoia's there. Forced down into the Thorns. Eats a tiny bit of damage from those, but otherwise is very lucky to still be alive.
It's a lot of util baited here for PRX. See if they just take a pause or if they try for a rotate. Do have Mako with the stinger over at B. The other 3 players now locked into A, or excuse me, C. Ooh.
Just the flick attempt. The paint shell's right there alongside Forsaken. Eventually he will fall.
شكرا يا من
Continue to be clean with the Guardian. Hawk is going to be set. Mako turns
يا
back.
أخي.
Left on an island, trapped away from the rest of his teammates. Ends up getting taken down. Something. Critically will be able to find a nice shot, but just doesn't have that Sheriff out in time. Any more damage from here?
حلو قاعد يبيت.
Solid
حلو.
economy of DRX, but PRX really meant to do from here. Timing found on the divide. Now it looks like it's just going to be a spike plant. Try to get some cash, get an extra ult charge perhaps here for Patman, but no, he's
المفروض
actually
اني اعرفه يمن فري كل فريو بليز ها عشاني اللي خطر.
Slow it down, but as this corner swing does come through, that's going to be him done and dusted. Fring will find it. Defuse to come in. Gunman once again going to be one away from a showstopper.
ياخذ المارشل بدل السبكتر اتوقع.
DRX up 9-5.
Just everywhere PRX goes, they're being met with resistance in this round.
من احسن
Even
فرصتهم
though they're
ولا
able
ماكو من
to
وجهة
fight back, get a
نظرك.
couple kills, still not nearly enough. That Vice util proves to be deadly. Something not expected. An extra layer after his kill at the breakable door. Some of these little things for PRX.
أنا إنسان
they haven't been able to fully
يقدر ماكو مرة.
kind of engage here since that hot start on Ascent. Been really up and down since then.
بس إذا تقصد كايجل فورسيكن.
They're down 4 rounds here.
وفورسيكن أفضل إنه فليكس بلاير يقدر يغطي لك أي حتة. أنا بالنسبة لي ماكو أفضل من فورسيكن من ناحية الكنترولر رول بس. لكن من ناحية الايم، من ناحية الاجريسيف، من ناحية الاي جي ال، من ناحية الفليكس بلاير فورسيكن.
Right there on the corner of the A lobby door. Showstopper now is available. Meanwhile, Mako going to walkabout. Plenty of information. As well as collect that vandal, upgrading from a Bucky. Bring up and over the top, Spectre in hand, able to find something, and it's just going to be weapon upgrades across the board here for the side of DRX.
هات الفاي شباب
very well primed
شباب
to convert this bonus
بليز
and get up to double digits.
البونس
Able to cut across. Can he find the shots? The swing of the corner. Flashback able to hold his own. Forsaken 21 back. The showstopper locked in.
يا أخي
Now,
يمن.
the enemy Omen dispatched.
flashback دفع واحد بركة الحمد لله.
standing. There's the haunt. The Prowler chases. Finds a glimpse on a freeing. Really just needs to try to hold on to the weapon, but there's no hope in hell.
لو فاز
Mako around the
الشامبيون
back.
ديركس تسوي تسابل.
Gets the kill.
ديركس ما قد فاز بالبطولة بالسيفيك ويفوز وشامبيون. ما ادري ما فكرت. اصبر خلنا في اللي احنا موجودين فيه. ما في ما هذا الشيء ما تسأله واحد يشجع ديركس. ديركس تشجع او بتفوز الجيم يمكن لا اوكي يلا كذا احنا نفكر في الماتش حقنا ما نفكر قدام لانه
executes on their game plan.
بشجع فريق ثاني يوقف كبده يا رجال. لو فاز دي ار اكس اضمن لي انه ما ادري. لا خلاص انا مع دي ار اكس ما افكه. هو زاقف كبدي. اذا فزت اليوم وراك انا قلت السيارة تخيل يصير. ما عليه بكره. خلينا نخلص الحين. اصبر لا تخلوني افكر ببكره. خلنا في اللي حنا فيه. ما خلص الجيم. انا مو غبني اللي يشجع بي ار اكس في الشات يسب في بي ار اكس. لا ما حق اني يسب في بي ار اكس. انا لما كان بسب في دي ار اكس. ما خلص الجيم. باقي يحق لك والله تسب لنا غبنا. انتم مرشحين للبطوله وفايزين البطوله اللي راحت وادائكم كويس. ودي ار اكس والله دي ار اكس حصل الاسود. اللي يقول عكس الشيء ما يفهم. شوف من قابلنا، شوف من طلعنا، شوف من فزنا عليه، شوف اللي انهزمنا منه كيف كانت الاقيام. شوف وين وصلنا. والله ابداع. وبنشوف ان شاء الله تكمل. بس مسيرة دي ار اكس اصعب من انرجي. لا انرجي فاز على فناتك خلاص يخلص كل الكلام. صح انرجي انه فاز على فناتك.
Plenty of room for activities here for PRX now, but
يا رجال احد ما حد توقع انرجي ودي ار اكس يروحون توب 4 تي اتش جي 2 فراحوا. اي دي جي تشامبيون 2024 اي دي جي.
Now they know.
Yeah, this is really the only thing that kind of gives them troubles over towards A.
ليكويد تيم ليكويد نمبر 1 يوروب. هذول اللي توقعناهم الاسامي اللي بتكون في التوب 4. لكن شوف المفاجأة. شال واحد واخذ القلب. نايس. يلا تكمل. ليكويد للاسف طلع بدري. والله ليكويد انا اقول لك لو ليكويد تأهل كان بيقدم مستوى جبار. مستوى كان جبار. بس من اللي طلعه؟
Are on the precipice of matching their best
finish
at a global event.
Getting
into that third place spot, potentially going to be facing Fnatic. We're not there yet, but it is well within DRX's purview.
اي والله.
They can certainly taste it.
وندين بنلعب best of 5.
A little delay, tiny little bit of damage.
بس اتوقع دي ار اكس ما خطط البست اوف 5 يا عيال. الباند والبيك احنا مخططين بست اوف 3 بس هذه ما ذكرناها ترى. شافه.
Never mind, the turn back and Jing does manage to find him, and Jing has absolutely busted open this side of the map. Mako now dead. He's freeing, frantically trying to find the kill. Doesn't manage one off there on the something, but it's a 2v4.
اصبر 2v4 I know بس في فرينك تكفى سمعني.
Continue to hang in here.
I don't know what in the world happened there with Yunmin.
انزل بسرعة.
He must have, yeah.
Sure, we'll see it in the replay, but bring maybe if he gets that kill, you start to believe that it's going to be possible.
أدري والله إن أدري. سيد قاعدين يحتاجون الشباب.
Trying to break the bank a little bit more.
11-5 معنا باي حنا. أوكي معنا باي فايت.
They're going to give him too many opportunities. A jump peek from Divide. Out in the open, and that is a snappy one from Flashback.
Okay, يعني تذبح لما يكون
in this round. PRX finally able to break this win streak. Deficit back to 5.
Yeah, still though that economic damage at least have some impact potentially, but as PRX now got to rattle off a bunch of rounds in a row. Sure, we've seen him do it. We've seen him do it on this map in this event. But DRX
ما شوف زد 8-7
right out of the corner. Great reaction from Jing, and then I don't know, Mako's just backpedaling with the Odin.
One enemy remains.
Just had to choose one way or another, I suppose. Just couldn't win out either side.
Gun's too loud, can't hear the footsteps. PRX about to hit. Bit of an ult cycle here with Forsaken, and something's about to be available.
No, what?
Avoiding the lion's share of that damage. It's away from the Seasonade combo. Gunman makes a loud exit. I think why they're trying to sell this here.
Yep.
Take them forward for Pain to collect.
Exactly right. They don't check it with the Prowler either.
They might not fall for this either way. They're still just going to be breaking down the baby door, now pushing forward into the B site. Mako nearby. Paranoia sent. Gets a catch on the 3. Holds them back for now.
It's going to be tough. DRX is here. Got to try something else, I think.
حلوة بس خوفوهم
They're
ورجعوا.
lurking, but do have the wall here. So there will be recognition, maybe.
Just around this
أحسن
corner.
يا
That's the
جبل
spike
سموك.
that dropped.
Spike down. Attacker spot.
So much more control.
هيوج 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 بيج انفو.
Take his time.
تدري انه يحبسون كاتشب للسبايك وتدري انهم في البي لينك
Get something in
او الاي
Hyunmin
لينك معليش.
right on top of each other.
بي لينك.
Spike collected, yeah. You said it on the mini map.
Flashback.
Shoulder.
Flashback.
Forsaken, however, able to find one.
أبوها.
Flashback dead here at the site. The swoop coming in from something, and he will be able to find the kill there on to Hyunmin. Don't worry, Prius, we caught it. Is now just going to go pushing. Wait for the rest of his teammates to try to get gathered up. 3v4 certainly doable here for the side of DRX, but something does as well have that dimensional drip, but he would love to be able to save it.
Vi needs to pick up
عطنا
some
ريفيل عطنا
speed
ريفيل
here.
بعد يروح.
Find this lurk timing. Should get there
بسرعة.
just in time, it looks like.
That should seal the deal on it. So slide away back through rubble and A main.
لعبوه صح
DRX.
بس ما ضبطت. اوكي.
The pressure starting to work against them here. This PRX continue to try to whittle away at this lead.
Well, and you can't give this PRX team any hope. They are very momentum based. They can run it right back on you.
تشلشل شوي بس نقول لا اله الا الله.
They've done it
عندنا
time and
فرينجلت
time
عندنا
again
فايسلت
throughout their history.
ماكو عنده الت عشان يسوي فاست
Team
روتيت.
that is known to
فلاش باك ما
keep you
بقى له
on the
شيء.
edge of your seat one way or
مشكلتنا
another.
في الاي كنترول لانهم
better
ياخذونها
believe
بسهوله
That they believe they can
بعدين
still get this done.
يروحون بي.
We're gonna have a bunch of ults on both sides. Something with the drift. Patman with a nightfall. Freeing with a steel garden. Nice win on the backside, but man,
Look at that
something nice
volume.
work around that corner. Levi not gonna whiff on the lurk this time. Cypher seems to be grooving with what he's seeing.
Round separating, still the nightfall here. Plenty of tools to work with. Continue running this one back here. Dimensional drift now. Started off. Something just going to go checking forward into the seaside. Gets a glimpse of freeing. Might not be able to spot out Flashback, who is going to be playing nearby. Nightfall goes across.
معنا
Does end up
فرينجلت.
getting dodged.
معنا فرينج.
No vice wall there, just the thorns to slow this up, but DRX is trying to get into place.
That's a clone. Clear the haunt, turn to the flash. Something backing away. Makes his exit. It looks like this is a full pivot call. It seems to be the
Hello.
case. Patman going to be struck down. The swing out. The Paranoid is
Hello.
there. Forsaken is now cooked.
حلوة.
Jin can only find one. Trying to rotate out, but DRX are just so close by. And something doesn't get the spot.
حس يا سلام.
They all fall to the wayside.
ومر
DRX
ومر طلع بيركس.
tear them a limb from
ومر
within.
ايوه كيف
They
كيف
get
فزنا
up
على
to
بيركس.
match point.
اوكي بعدين نتكلم.
They're just so
عطني
fast on
اوكي.
this.
ومر.
They're just expecting that PRX is going to fully commit off of the drift, and they could play delay just enough. A brilliant paranoia there from Mako. Opens things up for Hyunmin. Freeing, swinging in, and PRX just had no idea. Every twist and turn, there were DRX players lurking, ready to pounce.
حسيت بشعوري مرة واحدة.
A
صار
showstopper
4
online,
سنين أنا.
bounding forward over towards rubble. PRX playing it
حسيت في
patiently.
يوم ها.
Stay tucked back for now. Showstopper engaged, looking for a target, but it's going to be something dead off the
لا
rip.
وشوف
A
طموحي.
kill bound.
أفوز.
Trying to TP forward.
ماني
over
قاعد
towards
أفكر
the
بالبطولة،
orb.
أنا أفكر في كل ماتش ألعبه.
He dealt with the swing in from Divine, able to find Bane, brings it back to a 4v4. The spike now able to be planted as soon as the wall falls.
ما تبين.
Close,
فلاش باك
flashback
يزق
looking
فيها.
to
أيوه
catch his head,
أيوه أيوه
pucks
أيوه.
back, goes into
واحد
the dimensional
اثنين
drift,
ثلاثة.
getting spot on
الرابع
damn
مسافة.
everyone here
بس
from PRX.
ندريبه احنا.
Spike again, interrupted, not yet
Hello.
planted. Fring around the back, has the spike at his
Thank
face,
you,
and Shelby
man.
on the corner.
يا الله.
We'll fight back for a little bit more, but now Divine is going to be taking down the spike, collected, Forsaken
3v2.
running for his life.
3v2.
Jing now on a flank, needing to find the impact. One kill would give him a showstopper.
يلا يا رب.
He's just a world away
هذا مرة مهم.
from Forsaken, who needs to be able to hold the line.
He's got to hightail it over here.
3v2 هو بعيد مرة.
Late check there from Gunman. It seems like they're going to be a bit suspicious about it. There's the push forward, trying to play this patiently. But only
what's that?
five smattering of damage. Mako down to 18. Jing now
بلاتفورم
having to
بس
do it all.
واحد منكم يسوي تاب
To
بسرعة
keep
يضحي.
PRX here at Champions.
Bye bye PRX.
The tap and the fuse.
شفته خلاص
The
عرفت.
smoke cycled back, and he's just holding it. It's already up the half. He
Yeah,
finds
يذبحهم.
one. Showstopper. Low. And Jing gets them both. A much needed, necessary Red Bull clutch to keep PRX alive.
Well, despite the struggles for PRX today, Jing has been incredible. And that may just be the best yet that we've seen. My word. The instant decision to go for the showstopper.
One enemy
And
remaining.
it comes with not much time to spare.
0.33 seconds
Oh my God.
remaining on the defuse. Jing very well may have just saved their entire tournament lives, but already DRX looking to fight back, and Jing is going to be taken down. Finds a kill in a flashback.
خلاص DRX.
Dust settles
يرحم
a
أمك.
4v4. Freeing once again, very quickly scaling forward, taking space outside
Jing
of
مات.
bound.
Huge
This
pick.
information allowing for DRX to
مات من
pivot
عنده
in
فلاش باك طز.
position, try to counteract this take
مات
on B.
يعجبك.
They all jump across the wall, so that's not going to be an issue there. Just going to be on DRX to set up for this retake. Not much util left for the
اوكي ما
back
يبغى
pocket
يبيت الوالد
though.
عشان ما يدرون انهم فلانك.
Prowler, the arc rose.
4v4 عدل يا اخي فلينك.
Plenty of footsteps though being heard.
You!
PRX not getting a spot
Mako!
there. Mako looks
Mako!
away from it.
ماكو الجيم.
Not be watching this main flank. The
Mako
smoke now
game.
does dissipate. Swings the corner. He should have something
Mako.
dead to rights. The buy, however, able to find 2 quick kills there at upper.
اسرع.
A 2v2 now. Spring swings in, joining in alongside the IGL. Mako finds one. Spring gets the other. And that's it. It's over. 13-8.
فزنا على بيركس. انتهينا لو
They're
فاينل.
taking that next step forward.
فزنا على بيركس
They
2-0.
look for their first trophy, now tying their highest ever placement in BCD history. They eliminate PRX.
اول مره نوصل للمركز الثالث في من يوم تاسس التيم في انا من يوم عرفت فالورانت اول مره بلعب بس فايت. حميده هي على شحه بس راح تلعب ضد اقول تعرف الضفعه الصغيره ها عض عليها ولا كلمه طرق كل من شكك في داركس بتلعب ضد بتلعب ضد اتكلم الكلام الواحد بس ها هو يعرف نفسه يا عيال. خلاص ما عاد ابغى شيء اي صدق اني ابغى افوز على فنتك يا عيال مو 2-1 2 ايه فزنا في لوتس. هلو ابني اسالكم بالله ها بعيدا عن حتى انا قسم بالله اني ماني مصدق اني فزت على بياركس. اصلا جي 2 كانت اول صدمه. MIBR يعني قلت انا روكي ضد روكي تيم مقبوله يعني. بياركس ما صدقت.
Shelby.
صدق هذه 2-0 ما صدقت. بس على ذا المستوى وانفجارته يمن اللذه ذي نفس حقين EDG يوم فازوا 2000. من اللي يشجع EDG هنا؟ كيف شعورك يوم فزتوا تشامبيون 2024؟ اوه شوف شعورهم ما حد واحد شعور على المستوى اللي قدموه. والله يا عيال سبب كبير ان احنا فزنا على بياركس. ما اخفيك ان الريد والغلطات قلت والاي جي ال صار افضل وفي ايسن صار يلعبون مد احسن من جيمهم ضد فناتك الخرا ما يلعبون مد. تطور ماكو بس انه في ترست صار مو بصاحي يا ولد. كم نزل كل بالله دقيقه خلينا نشوف الستاتس. 5 لنا 2-0 لنا 2-0 55. تقول بخات شقيتنا ما غير تقول كلام تقول يا راني قلت لكم. طيب اسمع مني هذا شيء لكم انتم شيء لكم. بتقول لي ايش؟ تذكرون يوم قلت باذن الله ان شاء الله انها تصير وان احنا باذن الله نقابل من لعل وعسى سيناريو من هنا وتنزل فناتك لعل وعسى ما وينزل ويقابل ويصير ريماتش بينه وبين فناتك بعد ما هزمونا 2-1 ونقابلهم ونفوز عليهم. واذا حصل وفزنا عليهم لكم مني جيف اواي على بندل الكيس. تذكرون اللي انا قلته؟ يمكن ناسين بس انا عند كلمتي يمكنكم ما تذكرون وذا الشيء فعلا قلته في البث. طيب الان بكره ركزوا معي ارجوكم ركزوا معي شوي اللي يحبون DRX واللي يحبون يضغطوني لاني اشجع DRX. ادري انكم مبسوطين، ركزوا معي. بكره في فرصه برضو انك تضغطني. بكره الله يعافيكم ويسلمكم فناتك DRX الساعه 2 بس توب 5 من 5 ايام. يعني الماكسيمم انه يروح الماب الخامس. اللي يفوز 3-0 يعني الحين لما شفتوا كل الايام اللي شفناها من بدايه البطوله، اللي يفوز ما بين يتاهل سواء 2-0 ولا 2-1. في بست اوف 5 ايش الفكره؟ اللي يفوز 3 مابات، يعني احتمال تكون 3-0 او 3-1 او 3-2. يعني اقل شيء 3 مابات، اكثر شيء 5 مابات نشوف. اوكي. الادفانتج عند فناتك اللي يسالني شلون، لانه نازل من فوق، فبيكون هو اللي بيبدا بيختار ايش الفيرست بان. فبيبند اول ماب، بعدين DRX بيبند ماب، بعدين خلاص فناتك الظاهر بيختار كل المابات. ما ادري اذا بنفس النظام قبل يختار كل المابات هو ولا ماب، بس هم بيعطونا الفيرست بان. بيعطون باند لابيس. طبعا ابيس بيتبند مليونين بالمية، وحنا بنبند سانست وانتهى، ولعب الخمسه الثانيه. بنلعب بايند وبنلعب لوتس وبنلعب هيفن وبنلعب كورود وبنلعب ايسنت. ركز معي، ايسنت وابيس هم الثلاث مابات الثانيه. ركز فيها، هذه هي اللي بنطحن فيها احنا. انسى نفوز عليهم في لوتس. لا انا ابغى اتفاعل خير صراحه. انا ما توقعت اني اسويها ضد PRX اليوم وسويتها. مستواهم هذا وهي من ان شاء الله بكره يتسلطن ويشق الفجر وبوستر ودي.